That's the...
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
What do you got going on today?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing. This.
Beer? Okay, in between beers, or during beers, want to go see 2 movies and review both of them?
I don't see why not.
Alright, that sounds fun. We should start with something extremely upbeat and happy, like Sicario. Hello, the internet!
Hey!
Are you not ready?
No. What about the whole oh shit? Like, as the timer's going, mid-like beers, we go, let's go, oh shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
fuck it, we're going.
Yeah, it's too late now.
Alright, welcome to Unprofessional Movie Reviews. Mark, this is Taylor.
Yeah.
This is Taylor's return. He'll be doing movies with me for a while, including one later today.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. So the way this works is you should like and subscribe. That is fucking awesome. I like it when you do that. If you click like, that means that we don't, it means we're actually doing something. Also, please comment if you're going to be seeing this movie, if you're doing anything. Movie we saw is, it's Sicario. So,
it's pronounced
Sicario?
I can't do that.
You can't pronounce Sicario?
No, the way you did. They got the nice, funny build-up to it.
I did that?
Yeah, no.
Nice.
You pronounced it properly. I mean...
There you go. Fucking hell yeah, public schools in North Carolina.
Yeah. Woo!
Okay, anyways, that's the whole lot of nothing that we're saying. Look at me and Taylor doing these. Okay.
Yeah.
The way this works, I don't know if you know the way this works. It's been a while. We're gonna...
So what we do is, we just shout mindless nonsense into the camera, and then throw papers at things, and then that's just...
That's the way it really works. I wanted to give them the facade.
Okay. Oh, the lie we tell ourselves. The lie we tell everyone.
Okay, the way this works is we give you a quick little synopsis of Sicario, and then we just tell you what's going on with it, and then we're going to break into our positives about the movie, and then we're going to break into the negatives about the movie, then we're going to give it a Taylorized rating in between 0 and 10. You guys got that?
Yep.
You got that? You good?
I can wing it.
You want to tell them what this movie's about without getting super in-depth?
Okay, well, it's basically about the war against the cartels, and how that affects everything, and how we're fighting it. It's all point.
Yep.
The main character is Emily Blunt, playing an FBI agent who's meant to go in like a SWAT team leader.
Oh,
and she gets drawn into the...
Oh, no, keep talking, man.
Okay,
Don't worry about me.
No, just ignore that awkward pause.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she gets drawn into the higher-ups of more of a task force gets brought in, and she starts seeing how the politics and how that actually plays out.
How the actual
war
goes.
Actually goes down.
Yes. And then joining her with this is Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin. Little bit of Victor Gerber. You might recognize him from or Garber from a lot of different shit.
Yep.
And then a surprise halfway through with John Bernthal. And we'll get to John Bernthal later, I'm assuming. Okay. Fuck it. You want to jump into the positives? You want to take them? Or do you got them?
I'll take it. I mean, if you want. I mean, yeah, no.
Get them.
Good atmosphere. Great building of suspense and just terror, paranoia.
If you want to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no.
This has a horror movie.
It's not Nightcrawler, but it's got way more of like a horror movie feel than Nightcrawler did. Nightcrawler made you feel uneasy. This makes you just feel an impending sense of dread.
I definitely like Nightcrawler's build up for the icky suspense more, but this is less heart, which is so weird to say. Yeah. This has less heart than Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah,
Nightcrawler.
This is cold-blooded. This gives you more of like
this is a
cold-blooded. It's a cold-blooded, just suspense, horror-filled ride that you don't like going on, but you also know that this is based off of real events. So
I'm assuming.
No, well, I mean, not this individual story, but this is.
I mean, this shit goes on.
Yeah, this stuff happens.
Yes.
Things like this happen.
Yep. Okay, I want to break down performances really quick.
Performances, right?
Yep. I'm holding up IMDb. That's why I got my phone up. So I'm not texting. Fuck. It's on Professional Movie Reviews. Get a life. Okay.
No, I'm going to text.
All right. How are you on Emily Blunt on this? How good is she in this?
Good.
I think this is my favorite. Well, maybe not my favorite performance of her because Edge of Tomorrow is so fun, but I think this is her best performance I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
It's really understated, though. I mean, it's
subtle.
It's really subtle. No, but it's great.
She does so much with so little. Like if I had emotions, I would cry sometimes.
Yeah, no. If if it was done any less well, then the movie would have just flopped. Like,
without the performances of this movie.
And you don't realize that while you're watching the movie. You don't realize that she's the heart and soul until you look back at it. And you start to go, well, it wouldn't have worked if she wouldn't have.
No, not at all. I'm gonna go with that with all the performances. That the extremely across the board, the really good performances.
This could have easily just turned really and crappy and just so easily. If anyone was off their game, this would have just turned into
it would have
hammy political.
All right, let's go quicker through the performances. I'm gonna get to him in a second. Josh Brolin, how'd you feel about him in this?
He's Josh Brolin. I mean,
I'm not the biggest Brolin fan. I got nothing against him. I just don't really put him in Oscar material. And I know that's ridiculous because he gets nominated for Oscars. Everyone's like, Brolin. He's a decent enough actor. He was the guy in the Goonies. He's the older brother. Yeah. But that's really, like, he's an okay actor for me. I don't really put him in the greats. And this movie, though, he did give a very solid, surprised me a little performance. Right. So, if you're going to give anything to this director, which I'll be talking about the director in a moment, it was getting the performances out of his actors. He did a really good job.
Good job.
You got any more on Brolin? Sorry, I took a
while. No, I mean, it's Brolin.
Okay.
You're going to like it. It's good.
A newcomer, at least. I think he's a newcomer. I don't recognize him. Daniel Kuala?
Sorry.
I don't know. Sorry. We're the worst name butchers.
We slaughtered.
He played Reggie in this. It was
her partner. And Emily Blunt's character's partner.
Again? Who is he? He was good.
No,
I really liked him a lot. Good. Like, even in the beginning, when he doesn't really say anything, when all this terrible, the intro is just heartbreaking and terrible, and all this terrible stuff's going on, and he's doing so much with so little. Yeah. I was even going to be like, if we don't see him anymore in this movie, I'm still going to find who that actor is and mention.
No, he's great.
He's good.
We'll talk about that after we get to the performances, because we'll wrap that up.
All right, let's talk about Jon Bernthal. I had no idea he was going to be in this. If you guys don't know who Jon Bernthal is, Walking Dead, soon-to-be Punisher in the Daredevil Season 2, was in Fury. Definitely making his way up in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely climbing the ladder. Or at least giving great performances. Great performance pieces.
He nailed this role. He's small in this, but I think
he's small but crucial.
He stole that scene. Both the two big scenes he was in, I think he owned them, and they're really powerful. Probably my favorite scenes of the whole movie. Really powerful. Just owned the screen, and holy shit! Like, watch out for this guy. This guy is something.
He's got the chops. At least
he's definitely got.
He definitely has chops. I don't know if he can branch out from that weird little hole he's in.
Yeah, he's definitely in a hole.
Like that ops. And then the dark side. No. He goes to the dark side. I mean, they're all a little bit differently, but that's definitely his bit. His act's kind of like a
monkey.
I mean, he's good at that. I'd like to see him.
I would love to see him in a dramatic, like, a non-anger role. Yeah. Okay, we got a long ways to go. Where this is still performances. In my opinion, breakout, if you will agree. Benicio del Toro was holy shit. How come he doesn't have more Oscars? I think he's got one. Like, this guy destroyed in this.
He took over. You think Emily Blunt's the main, but
that he says, like the way he says things, it's so subtle, and I like teared up. There's just a scene where he's just looking at her and goes, "You remind me of somebody very special," and I went, "What? Yeah. Holy shit! What did you just do to me?" Like I teared, and he just said that one line. I don't know why I teared from it. It was just something about how he said it. I don't know. He blew up in this. Yep. I think he's great. He's always been good. He's always been a top tier actor. Unlike what I was saying about Brolin, I disagree. That's not what I'm saying about. Del Toro's always. He's definitely in. If I had to give a list of top, he's in there for me right now. All right, I went way too long on performances.
So we're gonna wrap that up by talking about the opening scene because that sets the tone for the whole movie. And I think that is definitely a positive because it's one of the best openings.
The opening scene grabs you in the first 5 minutes with some of the most horrific shit I've seen all year, and I went and saw Green Inferno 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago.
Yeah, no, it's...
This
terrifying, real...
Yeah. If you want terrifying, don't go see Green Inferno right now. Go see Sicario. Yeah. It is definitely more terrifying. Yeah. And that opening scene is a testament to that.
Yeah. Abjectly horrible.
Oh, God. Terrible.
No,
terrible.
It's good. I mean,
it's
effective and it's speaking the truth. So that's fine. It's more than what a lot of horror movies or whatever can just say. This at least is like, well, this actually happens.
Yes.
It's like, this is not just something we're just making up.
And I'm gonna get back into that of my negatives, believe it or not.
Okay, go ahead.
But do we have any more positives? Director of photography, the DOP, and the cinematographer. I'm not gonna bring up the director 100%. Besides the fact that he got his. I have problems with the director a lot in this movie. But he did get amazing performance out of his actors.
Yep.
And he hired the right people to set up shots. There are some breathtaking shots in this movie. And the way they do darkness. It's not darkness with a lamp with fake light. No, it's pitch black darkness. There's an action scene in the dark, which is... like, terrifying again because you can't see shit.
You don't know what's going on.
And he filmed, this is the best night filming I've seen since, I don't know, Pan's Labyrinth. I don't know. Like, nothing's sticking out to me better than, like, that. Like, the director of photography and the cinematographer outdid this movie.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, they are world class.
They're just with the actors. They're just as important. Yeah, no, they're great.
Wow, we spent 10 minutes on positives.
So we're now going to the negatives.
Negatives. Okay, I'm never ever gonna watch this movie again.
Fair enough.
Never. I'm never gonna watch this movie again.
I will say that's not necessarily inherently a negative.
That's a negative for me. I want to be able to go. I want to enjoy myself. I did not enjoy myself at all in this movie.
Did you enjoy Schindler's List? Like,
I don't give Schindler's List 9s. Like, this movie's not getting a 9.
No, this is one of those.
And I do enjoy Schindler's List. No, I'm sorry, but Schindler's List is terrible just like this, and it has some really terrible, heart-wrenching shit that is done in a way that I want to rewatch this dude just sitting in his boxers sniping people. Yeah. I will go back and rewatch Schindler's List. I'm not rewatching this movie, and I think that is a negative. You got to give me a little bit of sugar. You got to give me some. No, you're allowed to disagree. That's why you're here. But you got to give me a little bit of sugar to latch onto, because after the 14th body I see hanging in the street mutilated, and the 5th kid I see shot in its face, I stop fucking caring. I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. No, let's just kill everyone. Fuck it, just slaughter the cast. Fuck you. Like, it takes away, and I don't like it anymore.
Okay. All right.
That's it. It's just, the death stops meaning, maybe that's the point, but death stops having an impact after you kill everybody.
What I would say, though, that's the whole point, though, is like everyone keeps comparing other lives with people hanging, beheaded and delimbed, and no one cares. And it's just bringing the fact that it's happened so often, people are just desensitized to this fact.
And I got desensitized. I did.
Yeah, no, and I think that's...
No, you can love it for that.
All right.
It's too much. And then I'm gonna go back to the director. He was just jerking us around with these really long, in my opinion, these like 2 minutes of just like, let's have the camera up here and we'll just have a car moving. 2 minutes, nothing, no dialogue over it, no music, nothing builds suspense. This is a car on a road, ladies and gentlemen. And I was just like, you could have shaved 30 minutes off this movie without cutting any dialogue. Or useful dialogue. There was a lot of filler in this movie.
No, it's not filler though. Because it's not filler for this movie. Because this movie was supposed to be. This movie's supposed to be light on dialogue. It wasn't dialogue driven the way a lot of other stuff was. Because it was
true.
Like a lot of the stuff you went into not knowing what was happening. They kind of explained kind of what was going on at the end. It was supposed to also be kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah, and I was left a little too in the dark, and I'm not going to give it a negative on that because I know that's what they wanted. Yeah. I personally want something to latch onto a scene. I want to know why I'm caring about this scene, and if you're just like, blah, 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 I'm like, two people are talking. I have no reason to give a fuck about that scene if I don't understand what they're talking about. Okay. But they did do a good enough job to wrap it up.
Yeah, no, they do wrap it up.
So it's not a positive, but it wasn't a negative, but it's definitely something to bring up, is you're left in the dark.
And I feel that's that's supposed to be because we're going through it from Emily Blunt's point of view, and she doesn't know, so we're supposed to feel just as in the dark, which is also why they have the dark imagery throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Give me your negatives.
Negatives? Some of the Spanish scenes. Was actually talking in Spanish.
Those damn Mexicans.
No. Because like they weren't talking fast enough, and this is just my personal experiences. You're talking to Mexicans; they're just talking a million miles. I can't keep up, and I could keep up with them, like in their scenes. Like I could understand the Spanish, and that shouldn't be happening. If
I think this is going to be a rare occurrence of me giving something lower than you're giving.
Oh, this is probably definitely what's going to happen.
Definitely going to happen. You got any more, or should we just jump right to them?
I'm trying to think. Anything else we want to talk about? Anything major?
The action scenes are weird. The action scenes aren't focused on action.
No.
And it's weird to me. They're like, people are getting shot and people are dying, and I'm not like...
Yeah, you don't...
No, you're just like, more people are dying.
Yeah, no, it's just supposed to be the cold, calculated point of view.
Yeah, and it's weird. I don't see movies that look at things this way, and I'm going to give that another positive out of nowhere, because this movie did... It's a different type of movie.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think I want to rewatch this movie ever.
Oh, I'd probably watch it. I probably couldn't do it like right away, but I don't know. Want to watch it again. There's a lot going on in this one that I think I want to keep.
I think most audiences would stand up for this movie. Would go, oh my god, enough. Too much violence, too much fucked.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely, but I think this is one of those films that, if nothing else, is representing. It's just, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's not inherently easy to watch, but it's interesting.
It's definitely not easy to watch. I'm going to say that out of the horror movies of this year, I would almost put this at a horror movie.
This doesn't give you a jump scare, but this actually horrifies.
Yeah, this movie
terrified
me.
This horrifies.
I saw
you're not scared.
Horror movies.
You're just like, I don't want to see this anymore. I just don't want to. I don't want nothing.
I saw 3 horror movies this year, and one was A Visit, one was Gallows, and then one was Green Inferno. This one is going to scar me more than any of those.
This one will hang around with.
This one's going to fuck with me more.
This one's going to hang around for way longer.
Oh, God. No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump to our ratings. I feel like you're going to hate me.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm going to give it, speaking of mutilations, I'm giving it 5.5 out of 10 hanging mutilated bodies.
Okay.
See? They're all hanging mutilated down the streets.
Giving it an 8.5. Huevos con jalapenos.
8.5!
8.5.
You've given like 3 8.5s.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Wow!
Yeah.
This is like the first!
Yeah, no,
We should switch our pages.
Yeah, no, this is...
I can give something 8.5 because I can go back and watch Nightcrawler. I could go back and...
I could go back and watch this.
I
easier than I can watch Nightcrawler.
I don't think I can watch this
way
movie
easier than I
again.
can watch Nightcrawler. It's just...
It's fucked with me too much.
I know, but it's so good. It's not just uncomfortable. It's like it's uncomfortable, but there's a reason for it, and there's a reason in Nightcrawler.
All right, you know what? I am sorry.
No.
The more we talked about the positives, I am underselling this movie. I'm going to 6.5.
All right. I'll take it.
It's a little, but it's a lot.
And the asterisk is just because I was very hungry.
Yeah, no. Every time they eat Mexican food, I heard him go. Because we haven't got food yet today. We just woke up and got
I just want to go eat right now.
Okay, sorry we talked for 20 goddamn minutes. Like and subscribe.
Yep,
tell us what you thought. If you saw the movie, was it too gory for you? Am I just being a little bitch? Come on.
Tell us the proper way to pronounce.
Sicario?
No.
Oh, the actor's name?
Yeah, that. Please, someone. Please. It's actually going to kind of bother me if we don't ever figure out how we're supposed to pronounce his last name.
Okay. We've passed this.
We're well past this.
Yeah, alright. Are we good now?
I think so.
Okay, we'll see you guys later tonight. We're doing
hours.
2 movies today. We'll see you later tonight with... You know what? You'll see. And I'm really excited for this next movie. Bye!